Do you ever get so caught up in life that it almost feels like you're just in autopilot mode? Where every day seems like a complete grind or chore rather than a day of happiness and enjoyment? If you answered yes, then I'm also willing to bet that you wake up and you kind of struggle as you get ready for work. Only for you to get into work and have to force yourself to attempt to be productive. Then, by the time you get to go home, you're so exhausted, but you still have to cook, clean, and do other chores that further drain you, like a sewer. And by the time you finish all these tedious tasks, you have to get ready for bed and recharge for tomorrow, which is exactly the same exact day that you just had. It might feel like you really have no you time. And after months of this process on repeat, you're feeling like a lesser version of yourself. Almost like all your energy and vitality has been zapped from you. And then that's when you start battling this crippling anxiety and depression. You start to wonder how your life got to this point. I mean, growing up, you had this vision of the man you were going to become and what you were going to accomplish. But those visions, they remain a figment of your imagination. To make matters worse, when you pop on social media, you see everyone else crushing life, and instead of being happy for them, you find that it makes you feel even worse about yourself. Because the reality is, it makes you think about your own problems. You're wrapped up in your own problems. But look, the reality is that escaping this dark place is simple. In fact, it may be easier than you think. You just need to do things that you enjoy. Now look, I know this might be obvious, but just because it's obvious doesn't mean you're doing it. I mean, how many things that you did yesterday really brought you true joy? If you can instantly think of 3 things, then this might be an indicator that you've been neglecting this key secret of the new era of health. But look, you might be thinking, well, okay, Adam, this sounds good, but what if I don't know what activities I enjoy doing? No problem. What you want to do in this situation is just look back at some of the last days that you had that you were happy beyond belief. Maybe it was when you went on a hike, or you hung out with your girlfriend, or you were just chilling with the boys. Well, whatever it was, just take note of that and start doing it more on a regular basis. I mean, if it brought you that much joy, could you imagine if you did that every single day? How much happier would you be? How much more would you enjoy life? And how would this change in yourself affect your social life? It's no surprise that people, they love to be around happiness and others that radiate that. I mean, think about it. Do you like going to hang out with people that are always grumpy and in a terrible mood? No, they bring you down. You like to be around happy people because it makes you more happy. That's why one of the key secrets of acquiring the mind of a conqueror is to simply go do activities that you enjoy. Because this newly found happiness is going to change your entire perspective on life and cause your social life to grow like a fire that's being lathered in gasoline. So with that being said, I challenge you. I want you to go look back at the days in your life where you were ecstatic, where you woke up in a great mood, and because you were thrilled to go do something, you were feeling hopeful for the future and the day. And I want you to discover what it really was about that day that made it so special. Now, if you made it this far in the video, it would mean the world to me if you could toss this video a like and make sure to subscribe. I want you to officially join us because we're a community of people that are like you, full of ambitious men that aren't willing to live a mediocre life, that refuse to live a mediocre life. We're a community that are striving to feel comfortable in our own skin and take what we want in life. So go ahead and make sure to subscribe and like if you haven't already, because it's gonna help us reach more people. And when we can reach more people, we can impact more people's lives for the better. And lastly, I wanna hear from you. I wanna know who's a part of this army of empire, this army of conquerors, empire. I wanna know who's in this community. So go ahead, leave a comment and introduce yourself and let me know either a big ambition that you have